Igbo mụ na-ege ntị, anyị ekenekwa unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sịkwa nke echi ya zelụ. Anyị sịkwa ndị be anyị daalụ nle nnekwu nje esola anyị n'ife anyị na-eme. Anyị sịkwa ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụ na daalụ nle ụmụ Chineke. Anyị sịkwa mega Chukwu oke abịa ma pụrụ ime na gozie unu bụ ụmụ Igbo, ụmụ Biafra. N'ime ife niile maazị na nuka na ya pụta na mkpọrọ. Ise ise ise. Alright, dịka o si dịka anyị gbapụnụ ya ọsọ n'ife anyị were gosi unu n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ya bụ ozi na-eji n'ugbu a bụ our able PM. O nyere a powerful instruction and he revealed some certain things to the Biafrans. Ọkwa ị na-aghọta? So mma like ka ụmụ Biafra ga ya bụ ife unu gechaa ya unu akaba alụ drọpụọ ife unu chelu n'ife onye n'ife our able Biafran PM kwuru na ya bụ audio ị na-eji n'ugbu a. Alright, over to you my able leader Maazị Simon Ekpa, Odo Commander No Messi, Nnukwu. Over to you, sir.
Here, Maazị Simon Ekpa, I greet you and I want to say congratulations because I've not been able to speak to you since after the award of your Ambassador for Peace. I must congratulate you and thank you for the good job you are doing. My question go this way. First one is just like, let me just say, kind of say this thing that, please, my peer, I want to ask you, how are you able to, because I can see all these men good for nothing people, they keep on saying that you are Nigerian agents, you collected money. How are you able to collect money from Nigeria and use the Nigerian money and work for Biafra? That's number one question. Then number two question is this. How are you going to implement this issue of tax and more importantly on this oil companies in our land, because that is the main area. If we're able to get those oil company, sincerely speaking, Nigeria will hands up and leave our territory without delay. Thank you, my PM. That's my question.
Thank you very much. The tax is something that is just online at this point. And so those of us in the diaspora were expected to commit, to have some certain level of commitment in the liberation tax. So it is from €5 or $5 upward. And then when we finish the inauguration of the de facto government, which is the government within government in Biafra land, the Biafra liberation tax also will take effect for those in Biafra land, in the homeland. So the template or the mechanism will be designed for the people in the homeland to participate also financially to the tax of the Biafra liberation. Then the issue of the oil company is that we are the one who have written to them, and we know why we have written to them. It is not everything we're going to do, we're going to make public. So the first step is to notify them, the good days ahead or the bad days ahead, the danger ahead and the good news ahead. So that's what we have done. This is the first step, and then the rest we are going to keep it until we get to that bridge. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And that's a good one. Otumwa Mwanya, you have a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Biafra, I greet you.
There was one question. There was one question he added. The question of how are you able to take money from Nigerian government and use this money to dismantle them?
Thank you very much. This, that's a very good one. I didn't answer that one. Well, I wish that they have given me $1 million. By now, we would have taken over Kaduna Airport and convert it to Biafra. To Biafra Air Base. But I don't even have anybody or have access to anyone in Nigeria, and I don't want to have access to any politician Who will even think of approaching Simon Ekpa in the name of buying me off? Nobody can buy me off. So nobody paid me. And if Nigeria pay me, then it means they are the most stupid people on earth. Because you can't pay somebody to destroy you. What I'm doing is to destroy the existence of Nigeria and to restore peace. Because with Nigeria is evil, and what Nigeria represents is evil. And so, in order to bring peace, Nigeria must be destroyed. So, what I'm doing is to destroy Nigeria and restore peace. And so, I don't think they're going to pay somebody to destroy them. And that's what I'm doing. So, nobody paid me, and nobody will pay me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Can I go ahead?
Okay, yes, Otuma, go ahead.
Yes, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile. My greetings to great Biafrans. Your Excellency, my question is: during the time of our leader, someone asked him if, after all these years, if he was able to found 100 men that he was looking for before the march, and he said, I think it was 2021, that he has not found up to 15 men. So now that you are in charge, to you, because for me, I believe we are more than 100 men. I don't know if you have found up to 100 men. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. What I would say is that we have found the 100 men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed for Biafra.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, Mazi Success. Are you there? We have Mazi Evan, go straight to your question. Please minimize your pleasantries. Let's just go straight to the question. Our Prime Minister doesn't have much time, so he can take all the questions before he attends to other things. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister Mazi Simon. It's me, Elijah, anyway, but as known Evan anyway. Though I based in Italy, I live in Italy, that's why I resident. But sometimes I work here in Vienna. So, and as most of us can know, Vienna city is one of the stronghold of these Zama people. So then I remember that was 3 days ago. Though the question is not relevant, but it's just a kind of do I call it a risk or something? I don't know how I should even put it. I remember one of our brother, a wife put to bed. So we were like, though I wasn't invited, I went to normal African shop where we normally sometimes have some drink, and the guy were like introducing what God has done to him. So we're all together there, and people were just happy and merry and all of that. So all of a sudden, I went on my phone, then I bring out the flyer of the fundraising, because I know here most of them here don't care about the fundraising, all of that. So I was like, okay, guys, something had happened to us and we're happy. But there is something more important, like the fundraising that is coming up on Saturday. So one of the guys from nowhere, when he heard my voice, came out. And then he was like, okay, hey, you guys shouldn't mind this guy that we are criminal. Then he was like, he was like blasting Simon, stuff like that. That this Simon is a criminal, Simon is this, Simon is that, all of that. So I bring out my phone. I started taking the video while he was standing, addressing almost 30 something of us. I took my telephone and started videoing him. So when he noticed that I was videoing him with that his rubbish statement. He was like, why are you videoing me? Why this? Why all that? So the whole people in there were just all over me. Why would you video this guy? I said, yes, because of his statement. I wanted to video him and put him on internet, and everybody was just on me. So in a case like this, what do I do?
Okay. Yes, Mazi. The case like this, the answer is very simple. Separate yourself from among them. That's just the whole issue. A birds of a feather flocks together. So it is part of the suffering of some of our people who refuse to separate themselves. I have nothing to do with any Nzama person. Not even an associate. This is as simple as associate. I have nothing to do with them because I see them as worse than Alamajiri.
These are not look. Try to understand this is a neutral people, but
don't worry.
Yes. I didn't know that one of the Nzama was in their midst, and the guy happens to say that he is the coordinator of Austrian National, IPOB Austrian National. You understand? So, and I was like, okay, I don't have anything to challenge you. I don't have nothing or whatever. So I bring out my phone, was like videoing him, and they knows me here. They knows me as someone Abakaliki in Vienna here. They will tell you someone Abakaliki can do anything. As far as BIAFRA is concerned, God, they knows I do challenge many of them.
All right. If it is a neutral ground, went for a normal evangelism. You concentrate on your evangelism. You allow his voice to beat your own because he's a coordinator and or he used that to intimidate you.
No, I videoed him. I was like videoing him because I did not want him to. I do not want to cause a commotion.
What you need to do is to engage him in argument at that very neutral grounds, because these people are not Nzama. They are just neutral Biafrans.
Yeah,
you will
exactly.
Tell them, that's what you're supposed to have done, and that's what they are going to do next time. It's not difficult. Every autopilot man is a message.
Yeah, I know.
We are the message. So you don't need to lose guard the next time, please. Guide yourself very, very well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Defense, do you have any questions?
Yeah. Also, I know a lot of people DM'd me that they're requesting for Mike. You have somebody like Paul Ejeme, and I believe it is me again. He's also raising his hands. But I have good morning, Prime Minister. I have one question. So, we talked about the health of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and how, as far as I'm concerned, those that are now finding out, and especially those that are close to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu crying, I have no pity for them because they are also part of the problem. If we from the outside could see, could smell the BS coming from, could smell that the Ejiofor was a criminal, them on the inside could have smelled that, could have tell that easily. So I have no pity for them. They are part of the problem. But the question I have is this. I know we passed vote of no confidence to the governors and all that. Where does the real criminals in our land, which is the kings, fall under that? If you don't mind.
Those are traditional institutions. They are handled differently. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you for that. Paul Ejeme is requesting for Mike. I don't know. You guys can check me down. And then I believe it is me also requesting for Mike. Thank you, Prime Minister.
Yeah. The space is jam packed, so you can. Those of you who have spoken can exit. While we take in fresh people, please request for Mike. If I see, I will now call you in. Who else has a question, please? Amoma, you there?
Exactly. Yes, Amoma is here. Amoma, please hold on. They sent me the messages. Please, I'm not seeing you. I cannot see you. I would have given you the mic.
I'm not seeing them as well.
I'm not seeing you. The place is jam packed. That is why those who don't have question on the mic, just drop down, please. Drop down. It is the questions and the answer section because we have our prime minister here. There is no need occupying the mic when people are requesting and we can't give them the mic. Please drop down. When he is done with us, we can now get the mic again and discuss. Please, thank you for understanding. Go ahead, Amuma.
Good morning, everybody. I
You're
hope you
welcome.
can. Okay. Good morning, our Prime Minister. I really appreciate your work. Thank you very much. Without you, I don't know where we could have been today. We are trying a lot. May God come, Abiyama bless us. Please, my question and my suggestion is this: regarding on Oyendu set, everybody have said what I wanted to say regarding on Oyendu set. My question and suggestion is this: we wrote to this in oil producing companies in Biafra land. There's one mineral resources that are mining in the local government. And I believe it's because of that mineral resources that made Oluwale Mba to make a statement which he said that there should be no legal mining in any state. There is town called Ohum in the local government, and there is mineral resources that they are digging there of recently. I don't know if everybody know about this, but I can give you people a good evidence about these mineral resources. Please, our Prime Minister, I want to ask, have you written to those people, those companies mining those resources? Because I believe that resources is not a little one, it's big. Because I've made inquiry, they told me that resources cost big money, and they are taking it to nearby African countries. It's not in Nigeria they are taking it to. And most of people working in that resources, most of the officials managing that company are Yorubas. They are not even Igbo. Biafran indigenous. So my question is this: have we written to those companies, or are we aware of that mineral? The resources they are mining. Thank you.
So, what resources are they mining?
They said it's cool, but it's not cool. It's a kind of cool, but it's not cool. The time I made inquiry, I went to that side. I made inquiry. I saw the kind of that 14 tire Dangote truck. That truck used to carry. That truck used to carry about 10 load of it every day, and I heard that each truck cost 50 million naira, and they be digging it since last year till now.
So, can you make a query when you went there? Can you make a query to know which mineral resources they are digging? Because I cannot be here and know now.
Okay. That place is my town. Let me just open up.
So, if it is your town, you should be able to know what is going on in your town. You should be able to know and get information, complete information. What are they digging out of your land?
No problem. The thing is this. Hello. The thing is this. How will I get to you directly?
Once you get to these people here, you are going to get me.
All right. No problem. I'll do that this week.
Oh. Hello, Mazi Success. Can you please co-host the first? So maybe probably he too can now have access to those who are requesting that we cannot see.
Okay,
Please co-host.
Let me look for the first. Please, the first. You can wave your hands so I can see you. All right, Don Biafra, go ahead. Don Biafra, go ahead if you are there.
Okay, good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon to my PM, Odobaje Jemba. I really appreciate all you've been doing, your good work, your tireless days and stressful days you are doing to make sure that we really actualize this great blessed nation before ending of this year. So I have two questions to ask. Sorry about that, but the first question I want to ask is based on in Imo State. That is where we have one of the largest gas plants in Imo State. That is Ohaji Ebema. Yes, I know the place, and this thing, the gas plant is very large. Our leader has said something about that before, and many companies are there. Trying many companies are there trying to do mining and other things. Are there people? Are they among the people you wrote to? And that is number one. And if they are not, I think something must have been done about them, because what that is one of the largest gas plants there in Ohaji Ebama, Imo State. Some of the listing are currently there now. That's number one. And then secondly, there's a post I made on my TikTok page, and that post is mainly your video. There is a broadcast you made. You say that we are going to meet them base to base, barrack to barrack, station to station, until we chase all of them out from our land. And somebody, on TikTok, when you make posts, mainly go publicly. So someone who wrote me directly was like, start deceiving yourself. I live, say, I stay in Italy. You people are just deceiving yourself over there in Nigeria, blah, 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 blah. So I'm on this, I'm on that. And I always got upset when someone talk ill about you. So I have to block him. Now, my question is this, sir. That's after 20th of this month, because you give a grace for those writing work. After 20th of this month, how are we going to see these people, all these vampires? Are we going to make it ungovernable to them? Or do you still have any other way you want to handle it? Or are we just going to get ready to march as you have made on that broadcast? I'm sorry I'm asking this, but I just want you to enlighten me more. Thanks a lot. I appreciate.
Yes, thank you. If I wanted to make it public, I would have made it public by then. So you wait until after 28.
Yeah.
Alright, ụmụnne m daalụ nne ka abụ ife kunise soyela anyị. Unu anụgo n'ife our able PM na-ekwu, unu anụgo ebe ọ si arụtọsị aka ya na ndị gbochiri maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu for his medical attention. Unu anụgo the secret Olevie Oja. Ka ife nwere ike ikwu na ya bụ ife kaba alụ ka etinyela anyị alụ ka ife ichelu n'ife our able PM kwuru ka ife ichelu. Make sure you comment on it on the comment below. Alright, daalụ niile kwuru je sonyere anyị. Anyị sịkwa meka Chukwu oke abịa ma nọnyere unu chekwa unu. Ise ise ise.